Missing someone. Missing someone. Missing someone. With all your own. Missing someone.
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? You guys were talking to me and I couldn't hear you because I had my headphones on.
I said these aren't good to eat while you're podcasting.
Oh God.
I'm getting stuck in my teeth.
Getting some ASMR. I will mute the fuck out of you.
Also another thing that I hate.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate ASMR. Jamie loves that stuff.
It's got to be, I don't know. It's different for me. Like, I hate some ASMR, but like if I hear somebody working on a car, like the wrench and stuff, like the ratchet or whatever, that doesn't bother me. But if I hear somebody chewing in a mic, I want to fucking punch a baby.
Not a person, but a baby.
Yeah.
No,
what done?
I had to get that out of my teeth before I started talking.
Oh.
It's not that I find it gross. It's just weird and kind of annoying.
Yeah.
I don't like ASMR at all. I don't know what it is about it. It's just some of them are just take.
Yeah.
No, I'm like, no, I don't like it. Sorry. Jamie loves those videos.
Like, I don't mind.
Like where they go like that on.
I'm gonna kick you in your shin. Like, I don't mind like the voice ASMR.
Mm-hmm.
Like if somebody's like whispering to you or something like that. Like, it doesn't bother me too much.
I don't like any of them.
But like the noises, just the stupid noises.
Hey, Danny. Hey, Lupe. This is a good podcast we got going on right now.
I'm gonna mute the both of you.
Hey, Danny. How's it going? It's pretty good. How are you?
What sucks is I can hear Dan.
I know it's my last one.
I chew with my mouth closed, so.
I at least do that. I don't chew with my mouth open.
But
So with me as always.
Yeah, with me as always.
Knee pain.
Fucking hurt.
So
What?
that message that Alli sent you about reading a text wrong?
Oh God, here we go again.
It's because I told her what I got Rayne for her birthday.
Uh-huh.
And she goes, "Oh yeah, that's cool." I was like, "Yeah, I hope she'll like." And she goes, "Well, if she doesn't, I like hand-me-downs." And I said, "Oh, does that mean Lupe's a hand-me-down from Rayne to you?" And she thought I called her a hand-me-down.
I know. I read a text message. I'm like, huh? I have no idea what's going on. Okay. Okay, thinkers. Obviously, you know Alli is not here tonight. So we do have Don.
Hello.
We have Dano.
Hello.
And myself. Hello. And I'm going to do my best to have an episode today.
Do you want to do what we were texting about? Or if you're not ready for it, if you haven't reviewed it, we can not do it till you're ready for it.
I mean, we can't. I don't know. I mean, I guess I can start it and we'll see how it goes. But
Because I was thinking if we like think on the fly, which we usually don't do really good.
Yeah.
On the whole ride here, we're trying to think of
that's
something.
what I was thinking too. I'm like,
To be fair, we've been doing it pretty well so far.
yeah,
the last
that's
time we
true.
did, though, he scrapped it. Remember, he said it wasn't good at all.
Well, that's because we just kept reading shit off of a list.
Oh yeah, that was
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And honestly, it was kind of boring.
And
Just
then in January, this
Yeah.
happened. And
yeah,
then
and Don was just
February, this
mentioning the
happened.
people who were dying.
No, I didn't.
no,
Oh,
that was
you-
him.
One of the D's here.
Double D's.
That's why I said I'm pretty sure I mentioned it when we did record that. When I was like, "Oh, this reminds me of the," and then this video game's pretty.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like there's a few episodes like that.
But you know what? I mean, there was another episode. Remember, we recorded really early, you, James, and I scrapped that one too because it sounded terrible.
Again, I think there were a few episodes like that.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I mean, damn it. Oh, there it goes. But yeah, I mean, I guess we can go off the rails for a while. We haven't done that in a while. We've all been really serious with like cases and stuff like that.
I told Alli that I told you guys about the hand-me-down thing. She said, ha, 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 and how I cannot read. And she goes, did Lupe say my migraines make me dumb?
I did not say that.
So
That's what I said. I said, LMAO, no.
LMAO,
no. LMA, no.
I said, LMAO, no. And she goes,
LMAO, no.
Oh, damn it.
Don likes mayo.
So listen to this update. I'm fucking sort of in Facebook jail right now. Not really in jail. I'm like on house arrest with an anklet. I can't go Facebook Live. I can't post ads, which I don't anyways. But my Facebook message to Jamie on Valentine's Day got me banned for a little bit.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, I fucking hate Zuckerberg.
It went
Well, you
against.
shouldn't send her dick pics on Facebook.
Someone's got to.
It's not. Like, how is it going to
I
get
take
flagged?
that
It's
back
not going to
'cause-
see it.
It's protective roll.
That went way over your head.
Protective roll over it. So, did you see what it was before it got deleted? Mm-mm. So it was.
Wow, we all can't talk today.
Right,
Deleted.
It was deleted.
I like Doritos.
So it was a bunch of like serial killer memes,
Oh, I saw that.
and I labeled it as I would murder for you to be my Valentine, Jamie. So I don't know if it was my.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I don't know if it was my saying I would murder for it, or if it was the
Danny's
actual
definitely
memes.
about to have FBI at his house.
Yeah,
on Monday. Sir, you said you would do what?
So I guess it went against Facebook's. At first, it warned me. It says, this possibly could be wrong. Do you want to post it anyways? I'm like, fuck yeah, I want to post it. But it was up for like 3-4 hours, and then all of a sudden I got a notice. Your post has been removed for, violating blah, 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 blah. I'm like,
That's so
whatever.
stupid.
So part of your violation is you cannot go Facebook Live for a while. You cannot, I think,
Shit that you don't even do.
Right. I'm like, okay, fine. But then it's funny. The reason I thought about it now is I was like, fuck it, let's go Facebook Live while we're fucking around. Like, wait a minute, I can't now. Oh, I finally want to, and I can't.
I think I've done that like once in my life, and that was when I was at the last that Bears game.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I used to do it like right after Easton was born. I did it a lot for like a lot of family that wanted it was just me and Easton on the couch doing nothing. And then when I was in Tennessee at Gatlinburg, when I did the Sky Bridge, I did it.
Oh, that was hilarious.
Oh, that was.
You hear Dan hyperventilating.
I don't know if I can do this.
Yeah.
He was making his own type of ASMR.
Yes. Oh man.
You just see Rayne and Logan
Yeah.
walking back and forth.
No, you know who Facebook Lives a lot? His dad at any event.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
every time.
Yep.
Speaking of like not really Facebook Live, but your dad did Jamie send the videos to you that she's been sending to me recently from her Snapchat memories of your dad like and Rylan or Easton dancing and your dad talking in Spanish with her?
No, you usually send me them.
Yeah, they're on her phone though, so that's why like they're actually when she's had them before.
He can't. He's in Facebook jail right now.
This is Snapchat though. But when she usually when she sends it to me, I go, "Oh my God, you sent it to Lupe," and usually she'll say yes. So that's why I don't know. I can't remember if these were today she sent them. But the way they're dated, it looks like it was December, so it might have been way back in December. So I don't know the way Snapchat works all the way. They're when I save a snap sent to me, I don't know how that works.
Yeah, it'll be a matter of time before Snapchat says you can't send dick pics anymore.
I don't know. That's how they made their money.
You're not wrong.
They were called the cheating app because it disappears after 10 seconds.
Yeah. That's crazy, right?
Mm-hmm.
You see how far fucking Snapchat has come?
God, all the options and everything they have.
All
on
the
it.
options. You
Now
can
you
even...
just got to wait 24 hours for it to disappear.
Yeah. Yeah, or you can
No,
actually
you
have
can
the
still
setting
change
where...
the setting on it where it disappears after 10 seconds.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't fuck around with the settings. I send most of my shit I send now is random stuff here and there or just memories. Oh, this was 3 years ago.
Mine is goofy ass shit too. Like
Right.
I'm listening or watching a podcast on my way home from work, and I'll record it and send it to you fools.
Unless you go to a concert,
Unless I go to but I've been better about that. I'm not
or
Swan
unless
anymore.
unless you're at your brother's.
That's a different story. That's a different story.
Or unless you're working on your motorcycle.
Yeah.
That's what it usually is. You working on your motorcycle
Yeah.
lately, which is cool. I love watching that's ASMR for me is watching you etch the shit.
I got to show you how far I've come.
Yeah, like this morning I sent when it was cool. It was cool, but like It's for everyone else to decide if it was cool or not. But on my way to work, all of a sudden, Ice Nine Kills came on with "Thank God It's Friday." I'm like,
Oh yeah, I know. I've
perfect
seen you put
fucking
that on your
timing. So I took a
Snapchat.
picture of it for sure. I'm like, yes, thank God it is Friday.
Yeah, and Don thought it was Thursday. And I go,
s-
it's Friday, Friday. That's all. The first thing that popped up in my head.
So I don't remember. Oh, I was at Anthony's shop in Munster, and I was like, yeah, I'm hoping I'll get my car back by Friday or by the weekend, like maybe Friday. And Anthony just looks at me. He goes,
It is Friday.
So today? I'm like, what do you mean? He goes, today's Friday. I'm like, fuck. I was like, I really need to get back to work.
Yeah, I know.
I've literally thought it's been like a day behind the whole week then.
That fucks with you when you're off work like that. Even when I am on vacation, sometimes it'll fuck with me.
Now I got to think if I had anything to do that I didn't realize I had to do.
Tomorrow's Saturday, Don. Don't show up at. Oh no, that would have been today. You would have showed up at. No, Sunday.
Sunday. Donnie, I have a new pickup line when you go to a bar for a girl.
Oh God.
You gotta say, you want to come over to my place and watch some porn on my flat screen mirror?
That's so stupid. One of my stops, I walked in, and she's like, "Hey, how you doing?" Lakeshore Beverage.
Okay.
She's like, "Hey, how you doing?" I'm like, "I'm good." I'm like, "How are you?" She's like, "I'm listening to you." So she was listening to the
Nice.
podcast. She's like, "I can't believe you did the one chip challenge."
Oh, so she's going way back.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's what
that
I
is
thought. I was
way
like,
back.
damn. And then what episode did she say she was listening to? It was a real old episode, probably within the first 10 episodes.
Wow.
She was listening to that one when I walked in, and she told me a part of it. I'm like, I don't even remember what happened. Like, she's like, there was one guy that just kept saying, let me touch on it. Let me touch on it. She goes, I don't know who it was, but I just wanted to say, shut the hell up. And I'm thinking it might have been,
Probably the music one.
yeah, maybe it might have been. That's our third episode, maybe, or second episode.
Lupe, I barely remember what last week's episode
Yeah, I
was.
know.
True.
I thought fucking...
Speaking of, you didn't send any stats this week to us yet.
Oh, I didn't. Because I thought I still had a day to do it.
It's funny. So whenever like people find out, like, oh, you're on a podcast, I'm like, yeah, and I'll give them the sticker or the QR code telling the name. I go, it's been around for 2.5 years now. I go, I was on a few guest episodes the first year. I go, but I'm officially a full timer, and I tell them the date and the episode. I go, so if you're listening because you like me, start here. I go,
Yeah.
and then I'll literally tell them this episode I'm in. I go, if you want to start from the beginning, there's still some good stuff. I go, but you won't hear me at all. So a lot of the stuff you might not, if telling stories, you won't know any of it. And I go, it's funny to listen to. Like I won't stop them from listening, but I'll
Yeah.
say if you're listening for me, this is when you want to start.
Yeah, no, I've told some of my customers too. I'm like, listen, I was like, during the first like half of our episodes, like the first like 20, maybe 30 episodes, we just are just always completely off the rails.
Yep.
I mean, still.
Yeah. And now it's
Check it out.
it's a lot more structured, and we're actually like doing true crime and
Thank you,
paranormal.
Alli.
Yeah, seriously.
Until Alli doesn't show up and we do this today.
Yeah, I know.
I was texting her because when I finally found out it was Friday, I was like, hey, are you gonna? Oh, I was like, oh, you're not gonna be there tonight, right? And she goes, no. So you guys will have to carry the load. I was like, okay.
Oh, she just. Yeah, I can't talk tonight either.
Yeah.
What the hell is going on?
But yeah, so she was. We're actually closing in on our 100th episode.
Speaking of Alli,
Missing the pod.
in case you
Aww.
couldn't see it on your watch,
How sweet.
but yeah, I think
I gotta
we're.
show you the cup that she made me.
I think
Cut?
Cup.
Cup.
I think we're around
90.
86 or 87.
Yeah, we're close.
Last time I looked.
I feel like we should do something big for our 100th episode.
I'll probably be working during it.
Is it because you don't want to be on the spotlight?
Said we were gonna do something big for the 1 year anniversary. Said we gotta like plan though.
Well, the 1 year anniversary, I did do something big. You weren't on the pod yet. That was when we recorded with.
Yeah, I think it was.
I meant the 2-year anniversary.
Yeah, the 2-year anniversary kind of flopped.
I was gonna say the 1 year anniversary was me,
Was
him,
with Start a
James,
Pop.
and
Oh yeah.
almost said their names.
So if you think it's 86 right now, right?
I'll look right now. Yeah.
7, 8, 9.
Your National Missing Persons Day is at 24 right now.
24 listens.
Yeah.
So that's it. The weak sauce. If I'm counting right, and if we record every week, if we're at 86 right now,
A lot of ifs.
yeah.
Yeah.
But the 100th episode will be right around May 24th.
Oh, perfect. It'll be warm out.
Yes.
That'll be iffy for me.
Yeah.
So if Donnie finds out what episode we actually are on right now,
May 20. You said May 25th.
yes.
Okay,
May
so that'll be-
24th. It's a Friday.
Okay, so that'll be after I come back from Florida if I go.
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll be after my vacation. I'm on vacation, I think, the week of the May 5th.
Can't be because I'm on vacation.
I'm on
that week.
vacation the week before you then, right? Because usually I take that week because that's when our anniversary is. But our anniversary will.
Oh yeah, May the 4th be with you.
Yeah. So I'm on the vacation the 28th to the 4th, I think.
Actually, no, you're right. You're on vacation the week after. I'm on vacation the week before.
I'm
Okay.
on vacation now. I was wrong. Missing Persons episode was 82.
Yes.
Are you dyslexic? Jesus Christ!
No,
You said
I just have a
24.
shitty- I just have a shitty memory.
82? Or maybe
You
it was,
know this,
or
man.
maybe it was 24 earlier, and a lot of people hit it up today.
No. 82nd episode.
Oh,
Damn it!
I thought we were talking about listens.
Right.
No, he
Sheesh.
wanted me to see what number episode we were on. So this will be 83 or 88. I don't know.
83 or 88.
Which one?
No, it'll be this one
It's
that we're
83.
recording right now is 83.
83.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was in the special math class.
So that means if we do every week, June 14th will be the 100th episode.
Okay.
Yeah.
Still, like
That'll
I said,
be
it'll be
closer
warm.
to better for me.
Closer to better.
And this is all factoring
Factoring.
this is all factoring. Oh my God.
Tonight's episode, we're going to focus on English.
Yeah, seriously. This is all saying that we're not going to take a Friday off or something.
Saying that we, A, don't take a Friday off, and B, don't record but cut an episode because it sucked.
Right.
This
Which I
episode
think-
is brought to you by Duolingo.
So tentatively, June 14th, look for something huge.
Yeah.
And that's not me in a bathing suit.
Maybe he'll bust those booth shorts out.
Oh, yeah, I still have them. I don't know if I can get them up over 'em. Shit. I mean, I was big back then, but not as big as I am now. Those are a girl's medium.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, they put this job back up.
So,
They put the Wisconsin job back up. I'm going to have to look into that.
fuck the Packers.
Fudge Packers.
Do we have anything true crime related to talk about?
True crime related, other
Or
than the
haunted,
fucking
Or
the fucking
serial killer?
the shooting after the fucking
Man,
parade.
Fucking people are assholes.
Did you guys see the article
2 are in
I
custody.
sent today?
I thought it was 3 in custody.
Or-
No,
Oh,
they charged 2.
And are they both
and
teenagers?
both are juveniles.
Dun, dun, dun.
But they will be tried as adults, I think.
Good.
And one dead, right? So far, only?
The last I
thought
heard,
saw
yeah,
four
one
critical, but everyone should
That
be.
that was the last I heard, but I heard one like the dead person's name was like some radio DJ named Lisa Lopez.
Okay.
Lisa Left
Eye Lopez? Which I thought you died a while ago.
But then I saw like someone else's name today, so I don't know.
Interesting. I was going to say something earlier, and I forgot.
Yeah, there was something I saw something during the week. I was like, "Oh yeah, I should mention that on the podcast." And I was like, "Oh, I won't need to write it down. I'll remember it." Don't fucking remember.
Famous last words.
Come on, Don.
Wait, did I write it down? Nope.
You know what? I have. Not just again going completely off the rails. I was looking at my notebook right there. I do have another episode too, but I want to get Stir the Pot on for that. Slender Man.
Don't worry, I won't TLDR you this time.
No, I just won't give you fucking notes.
I made Lupe mad that episode.
No, you know what? Honestly, I think James was the one that pissed me off more than you did. I just laughed when you said TLDR. Fuck you, Don.
Tilder.
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 Don't make so much work for me.
This is not turning out so well right now.
It's actually not bad.
Yeah.
Well, that's the good part. It hasn't been bad, but then we can get a lull like this. Think of stuff.
I can cut it out like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the Super Bowl.
Yes, Taylor Swift's boyfriend won.
So there was something with Kelsey when he fucking almost
Knocked over Andy Reid.
took his coach out. Did they confirm on what he actually said to him? Because I guess they were supposed to get some professional lip reader or some shit like that.
No, not that I saw.
Andy
but-
Reid and Travis are both going and saying that Travis just said, I want to be in there, but
Well, yeah, it's because it was on that fumble play and
Right,
he
he
wasn't
wasn't
on
in
there.
Yeah.
so
He almost knocked him over. He bumped into him hard.
He did apologize, though.
Yeah. Oh, God.
They part of the Heights episode. I don't know if I sent it to you. Did I send it to you? Where him and Jason were talking about it.
Yeah, I saw that earlier before you sent it to me.
Yeah. So,
They're funny though.
oh my God, have you seen the video of Jason in a luchador mask?
Yeah.
Oh, have you seen that, Lupe?
What's that?
Jason partying at the
in
after
the
party in the
luchador
luchador
mask?
mask.
Oh no, I didn't see that when he was in the luchador mask. I seen when he was singing "Friends in Low Places."
No, that
though.
was Travis at the actual.
Oh yeah.
parade. I'm talking about the after party
Here,
after the Super Bowl.
I'll find it for you.
So there's one TikTok in particular. It's Travis and Taylor just making out, just going at it, and then the camera pans to the right, and you see Marshmello like DJing.
Yeah.
But behind him, you see Jason just doing this like in a luchador mask. Like it's fucking hilarious. The optics of it.
Oh my God.
And then on the episode of The Heights, they were talking about it, and I sent it to Jamie or Donnie or everyone. And it was just Travis goes, so Jason, he goes, what happened at the party? He goes, I was just being normal. He goes, until I found the luchador mask. And Travis goes, what do you mean found the luchador mask? Oh, it was on the floor and I found it. He goes, you don't just leave a luchador mask like that. You got to put it on, and it takes you, and it makes you act a certain way.
Travis goes, did you at least bring it in the bathroom, wash it off? He goes, no.
No, he goes, you don't have time for that. You just put that shit on.
He goes, so I probably got COVID right now.
No, he said I'm fully expecting to get pink eye sometime soon.
Oh, yeah, pink eye, yeah.
But I'm
that's
some
hilarious.
random person in the world, if they watch videos at all, is seeing Jason Kelsey partying in his luchador
That's
mask.
my luchador mask. It's like Rey Mysterio or
it
some
was
shit.
probably Rey Mysterio because at one point he was taking pictures without his mask on.
Oh, yeah, and Ray was at the party, too. Or at the Super Bowl. He was at the Super Bowl, so.
Oh wait,
Ray
really?
was at the Super
Yeah,
Bowl.
Oh, no
because
shit.
he's from the Bay Area.
So it actually might have been his.
But yeah, Jay said he found it on the floor. I'm
That's
like, what the fuck?
hilarious.
It was funny because I had seen a picture of Rey Mysterio with his mask on earlier in the day. And I was like, all right, yeah, that's obvious. And then I saw a picture later on, and it was Bailey,
Yeah, Bailey was there, too.
Sasha, Mercedes,
Yeah, Sasha Banks.
Naomi, and Jimmy.
Yeah, they were all there.
Yeah, and they took pictures with some other wrestlers, and I didn't think anything of it. And then I saw someone's caption, and they're like, it's great how Bailey has the knowledge to cover Ray's face. And I realized that it's a picture, Ray's in the picture without his mask on, but her hand is covering his face.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
That's cool.
Very nice.
But yeah, I think I think Bailey's from the Bay Area too, so she's a San Francisco fan.
No shit. Did you see how hammered Taylor Swift was after the fucking Super Bowl?
No, I haven't seen that video. I've heard about it.
Oh my god!
But I also saw.
Did you see her chugging them?
Yeah, it was awesome.
I was going to send you that video, and then with the GIF that says "One of us, one of us."
Then I did see a meme or just someone said, "Can someone please check on Travis? He has been drunk for 3 days now because every video since the Super Bowl, he's been fucking hammered."
And let me tell you, he cannot sing.
No, he cannot. Oh my god, that was horrible on stage. And it looked like he was trying to like read the words, but he still couldn't even read it. He must have been that drunk he couldn't even read his phone. Oh, but it was hilarious though.
Oh god.
Those Kelsey boys are funny. I like them.
Even like there's episodes of their podcast where Jason's wife is on there.
Yeah.
She's also very funny.
Oh, she is.
I didn't know he had a podcast. They had a podcast.
Yeah.
It's
called
called
The
New
Heights.
Heights or The Heights,
The
New,
Heights.
New Heights, I think.
Whatever. It's fucking hilarious though. They crack me. Like they are the funniest thing. And then it's funny because all these girls, and it probably adds to it, all these girls love Travis Kelce because they think he's hot, and then love him more because Taylor does. But he turns into such like a teddy bear when Jason's daughter comes on. She's like, Uncle Trav, and he's like, oh, my Tay-Tay. I think she's her name. I don't know, or he says something that calls her something. But
Oh, okay.
he's like such a teddy bear and like just melts for his nieces. It's hilarious. Like he's like a regular like uncle would be. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he everyone still pictures this big tough football player. But no, he like melts. And then Jason's wife, she comes on there and just it's hilarious too. They were talking. One episode was about Jason being nominated for Sexiest Man Alive, and
I saw that one.
It's just funny shit on their show. It's good. I've never listened to a whole podcast. I only catch the TikTok snippets, but I get them all the time. And me and Jamie send them back and forth to each other. And like, saw that one already.
Yeah, because they were. Sorry, I was looking at pictures, so I didn't even hear if you mentioned it. But
Your ears
I'm
don't work.
looking at pictures, so I didn't hear you.
well, it's like when you're trying to find an address and you have to turn the radio down.
That's how you know you're over 30.
Right. So if Danny did mention this already, you can go ahead and cut it out. But they also talk about how like they even met on Tinder.
No, I didn't tell that.
Yeah,
That's a
okay.
hilarious story how they met. Oh God, it's so funny.
Wait, who met?
Jason and his
Jason
wife.
Kelsey and his wife met on Tinder.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say Taylor and
No.
Travis. I'm like,
That would be
What?
even funnier.
No, do you know how they met? He went to one of her concerts,
oh, no shit.
and
That's all I had to do?
yeah, and I don't know the whole story, but he went, and I'm trying to remember if he went to take his nieces or if he went alone. Like, and then I saw an old video of him where him and another football player, who's your celebrity crush? And yeah, it must be old because he looks young as fuck. He's like Taylor Swift, and out of nowhere, like this is way back years ago. So yeah, I think he went to a Taylor Swift concert without even taking his nieces just to go because he's a Swiftie. And then the rest is history. I don't know if he met her that night, but she found out he came to a concert. They met later some other time, and the rest now they've started talking and blah blah blah. So
That's pretty cool.
It just makes me laugh. It just makes me laugh. Like how many people get so upset
oh my God,
just
yeah.
because she's at the game,
Oh, yeah, I know.
Right.
and they show maybe 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Well, have you seen that one also meme where it says Taylor Swift was literally on TV for
Oh yeah.
54 seconds of a 4-hour game?
Yeah, it was like maybe less than 1% of the game.
It
Yeah.
cracks me up too. All these people complaining, like,
Well-
and again, she is not asking to be on TV.
Right.
It's NFL executives and TV executives like, hey, let's try and get her on TV. And
Right.
and you know what's funny? I saw another one of the guys on a post game or pre-game show, but it was like weeks leading up to the Super Bowl. This guy's like, listen, NFL people that are complaining about this. He goes, if you're 30, 40-year-old male and you have a daughter as a Taylor Swift fan, and she sits there to catch a glimpse of Taylor Swift, and you bonded with your daughter over football because she wants to see
Exactly.
Taylor Swift, what are you complaining about?
Exactly.
So-
And then another guy, said the same thing. Like, he's like, listen, he goes, NFL executives, you're paid revenue off of how many viewers there are. How much has viewership spiked since girls and other women that normally didn't like football are trying to watch Taylor Swift? You're getting a cut of that. We're seeing record numbers of people viewing football games because of Taylor Swift. And you don't want her shown on TV? Like, They're like, and again, they all say the same thing. She's not asking to be on TV. These people are doing it. She didn't say, hey, guess what, guys? This is what boxing going to be. I mean, you know where she's going to be anyways, but this is where I'm going to be. Come show me on TV. No, she didn't ask for it. But your guys are getting paid fucking like crazy because of all the viewership going up.
That's like another thing I saw is this guy posted a video from last year, and it was him and his dad watching the game. Posted a video from this year. It's him, his dad, his daughters, his wife.
Yeah.
I'm just like,
I experienced it myself. Easton and Rylan sat down with me to watch football. Like every once in a while they would on the Sundays. Oh, Dad, who's that? Who's that? I'm like, oh, that's the Bears. Or if it's like just me watching football because it's fantasy football on my team. What team is that white team? I'm like, oh, that's the Cowboys. And who's that red team? I'm like, that's the 49ers. That's whoever. This time they're like, Dada, can we watch the game with you? We want to see Taylor Swift. I'm like, sure, you sure can.
Yeah.
And Jamie, before the game started, it was funny. It was her, not even me. What position does Jason Kelsey play? He's a tight end. And what number is he? He's 87. Yeah, Travis. And what number is he? He's 87. And what teams he play for? The Chiefs. And you know what?
They know more than me.
What does a tight end do? Oh, he goes and catches passes. You know what I mean? So, and then like, who's the quarterback? They're like Patrick Mahomes. She was teaching them stuff. It was funny.
That's
so
cool.
They weren't just looking for Taylor only.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that's why I like that meme I posted where it's like a girl holding a scared kid, like little kid, and the girl is labeled conservative politicians. The kid is labeled alpha males, and there's just this little bunny, and it's labeled Taylor Swift.
No, yeah, we have a friend of a friend who posts on Facebook and is just
I think I know you're
completely bad mouthing Taylor Swift and all that shit. And it's like, dude, like you're giving her more attention than the NFL is.
Right.
Like, God.
I think I know who you're talking about, and I try to avoid commenting on it.
I do too, because he's a big Cubs hater.
Oh.
That I understand.
But no, okay, so there's a difference.
I probably don't know who this is.
No. You've met him.
You met him.
Oh.
There's a difference between...
I don't know if you'd remember him, but you met him.
Oh.
There's a difference between a Sox fan and a Cubs hater.
Right.
A Cubs hater will 100% badmouth the Cubs no matter what.
Yep.
They could be doing the greatest, and the Sox are doing really good too, and still hate on the Cubs, or vice versa.
Right.
It does not matter. And this person is 110% a Cubs hater. And when he makes comments, and I'm like he'll post it. Like I remember it was a picture.
Does he listen?
No, I don't think so. We haven't said a name anyway, so it doesn't matter. He had posted a picture, and it was not Wrigley Field, but it was something bad mouthing that field. I think it was Pittsburgh.
Uh-huh.
It was their field, and
Penco Park, right?
something like that.
I think it used to be PNC Field.
Oh yeah, PNC, yeah.
But they changed their name.
And something had happened. He's like, he right away jumped to the Cubs because they were playing the Cubs. And he was like, oh, well, see, when you're in Wrigley Field, shit like that happens. I'm like,
It's not even fucking...
I'm looking at it, I'm like, look, I usually don't comment on shit like this that you post. I was like, but that's not Wrigley Field. And I know that because I've been to Wrigley Field a handful of times.
And because you can smell the piss of Wrigley Field through the picture, so don't worry.
So, but like, I mean, he's such a Cubs hater. It's fucking hysterical.
See, as I've gotten older,
And a Taylor Swift hater, apparently.
I've not as much as a Cubs. Like I would say 100% when I was younger, I was a huge Sox fan and a Cubs hater. Like I can't even just say I was a Sox fan only. I fucking every way I could hate in the Cubs I would.
Mm-hmm.
As I've gotten older and more knowledgeable, I wouldn't classify myself as a Cubs hater, but I know enough facts that if a Sox hater starts saying the stupidest shit, like my biggest thing is when I get mad at Cubs fans. Well, at least we sell out our stadium. I don't give a fuck. Does selling your stadium win you the World Series? No, you got to win the fucking game still. So I hate that argument. Now, as I've gotten older also, and other more baseball-y fans have explained to me that selling out your stadium kind of does help win a World Series because it gets you more revenue, it gets to this, gets to that, gets to that. So understandable, but let's say growing up, again, I'm older than you guys. Growing up, that was always the biggest dig. Well, at least we don't have an empty stadium. I don't give a fuck. Guess what? When I go to a game, I can sit front row then. I get to see my team. I don't care. So, but as I've gotten older, I'm more of a baseball fan. I love my White Sox, even though they fucking suck every year. And I've learned to not be as much as a negative Cubs person. I'll get my digs in here and there. But now it's more, like jokingly on purpose,
Yeah.
just to get a reaction.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I'll say shit to you, like
Yeah.
like we'll say stuff to Swan about the Cowboys. I really have no problem with the Cowboys, but I love saying shit about them.
Yeah.
I knew he was going to see him for the Super Bowl, so I sent him a picture to show someone. And then he picked me up from dropping my car off because I took it right here to this shop.
Yeah.
I was like, "So did you show Swan that picture?" He's like, "Yeah." Cowboys suck.
But yeah, it's just
But
funny when
He also does the Taylor Swift hate because he ties it to politics and Democrats because he's a huge right wing person.
What does politics have to do with her, though? I don't understand. Because I don't follow politics. It's short version. I don't need an explanation. Is she in politics at all?
No.
Oh.
Just because people think that she's gonna use whatever influence she has to get people to vote for Biden, or because Travis took a vaccine.
Oh. Dumb.
Yeah, it's
dumb.
And you figure the demographic of people who listen to Taylor Swift
I'm glad you did that word right.
Are under 18 years of age.
Yeah.
So they're not going to vote.
But they will eventually.
Eventually.
And they're being brainwashed by her right now.
The sad part is I'm sure that's someone's argument right now.
So,
uh-oh.
Elephant in the room, speaking of the Super Bowl.
You don't have to talk about me like that.
I loved the fucking halftime show, and I'm getting shit on my post for loving it. Man, so many people are just like, were we watching the same show? It was fucking horrible. What? Listen, that's
because a lot of people that watch it don't like that type of music, and they're like, "Oh, well, we want Metallica to."
Well, but also,
which also I'm sure that's also Danny. But
no, so I got shit on my post last year or 2 years ago when Snoop was out there, and I exclaimed it the best fucking halftime show of all time.
Best ever.
And then I got hate from the older generation for that. No, not good. But I made like a 17-hour post that Don didn't read, I'm sure, because it was so long.
TLDR.
Probably didn't.
But I got a lot of respect from the older generation. Like, now I understand it. Like, I understand where you're coming from, that you grew up with that shit. It makes you feel a certain way. You're like, now I understand it. Like, I don't hate it as much knowing that your generation loved it. So this year, I'm sorry, but seeing Usher out there doing his shit, yeah, so what he was out of breath? So what if, what's his name, came out there, Jermaine Dupri, looking like Kanye or whoever, or
I swear to God, when I first
penguin.
saw him, I thought it was fucking CeeLo Green.
That's what it is. I thought it was CeeLo. I'm like, what is? And Jamie's like, oh my God, it's Jermaine Dupri, because she knows that shit way better than me.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry, because I'm sitting there, this is pretty cool, and me and Jamie the whole time are like, I wonder if fucking Little John's gonna show up. I wonder if, and then sure enough they did, and then Alicia Keys was fucking killing it. Like, I'm sorry,
except for that very first note.
When she almost lost her keys?
Which they edited out of the video after.
Oh, did they really?
Yeah, it's edited
but
out.
I'm sorry, I loved it. I won't say it's the greatest ever, because that was Snoop year.
That's what I told Lupe, because I don't remember if I was just texting him or if it was in a group chat. I think it was in the big group chat we have, I think. But I was like, yeah, I liked it. It's not my favorite one of all time. I think I agreed with him. I'd give it like a 7 or 8 out of 10.
Like, it was, don't get me wrong, it was good. I love seeing Usher. I love seeing Lil Jon and Alicia Keys and Jermaine Dupri and the dude
for Swiss Beats.
The dude that looked like Kanye. Who was this? What was his name? The one I'm like,
Will I Am?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Will I Am. That's right.
I'm like, oh shit, it's Oh wait, that ain't Kanye, but it looked like him. It was good. It was good. It wasn't my favorite, obviously, and I mean. But like I said on Dan's post, I was like, it was all right at best.
Yeah.
I mean, I won't hate on it.
I did get a laugh out of people thinking that her was actually playing the guitar.
She wasn't?
No, they don't play live instruments.
Well,
says you. How do you know?
I thought she was too. even my mom was like, is she really playing
Fairly
it?
certain she was. I don't, because like they'll sing live and stuff, obviously. I'm pretty sure the instruments, at least most of them aren't.
Well, I remember there was a...
Because I think they even talked about it when The Who performed.
The Who is my least favorite halftime show of all time.
I've heard that before.
I thought it sucked. It was horrible. And I hear a lot of people, again, that
I'm too young for you, bro. I don't remember that one.
I don't remember it, I just remember I hated it.
Uh-huh.
And I remember that I think on my post about the Snoop Dogg one, I even referenced it saying The Who was the worst one of all time. It was so fucking horrible, I blocked it from my memory what it sounded like. But it was horrible. And I've got people who, and I think a lot of people think the Prince halftime show was the best one of all time.
And
I don't remember it either. Like I
Usually-
know I watched it, but I don't remember it.
Usually the answers I see are Prince and Michael Jackson.
So Michael Jackson before me then, because that was probably back in the early 80s.
No, Michael Jackson I think was early 90s.
Was it?
Yeah, because he was like the first. I actually saw someone talk about this the other day. I think he was the first solo halftime performance because before him, it was just like marching bands.
Oh.
And that's what I was going to get to in a second.
But yeah, people usually say Prince or Michael Jackson. Well, I won't say that because
93.
Damn.
I won't say that because one, I didn't see them. Two, people may hate me for this. I don't really listen to Prince.
Yeah.
And I barely listen to Michael
Purple
But I mean,
Jackson.
if you didn't grow up on it, why would you? You know what I
Right.
mean? Like,
Right.
And I 93, so, also, and I will use the excuse to the day I die. I had brain surgery, so I don't remember everything. Like I said, I remember I hated The Who.
The Who was 2010.
And I remember Prince was good, but I don't, to me, again, I don't think I'll ever forget what sticks out in my mind is the Snoop Dogg one. That one was just fucking great.
I will say one thing that does sound cool though is a lot of people like Prince's because when he started performing Purple Rain, it started raining.
Oh, no shit. That's awesome.
It was fake rain. It was not real rain. And it was and they had lights purple, so it looked like purple rain.
I don't know if I can trust you.
Look it up. But and his stage was shaped like his symbol, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, probably.
And he probably did play his guitar for real. He wasn't faking it because he's a true professional.
But yeah,
R.I.P. Prince.
the Snoop, Dre, and M one is my top favorite, obviously, because
I really thought that's when Tupac was going to come back.
I thought so too. I swear to God, on my
especially
post
especially when Dre started playing the piano.
I thought, oh my God, we're going to get announced that Tupac's still alive. And then I thought, at least bare minimum, we're getting a Tupac hologram.
Yeah,
No.
yeah, I thought that too.
But where else can you get an upside down 50? So
Well, he's a full dollar now, but that's,
Yeah.
that's neither here nor there.
Talk about out of breath a little bit.
It wasn't even the fact that he was upside down. It was just all the weight that he had in his face. It just made him look like
Yeah.
super chipmunk cheeks and shit.
oh, and can't forget to mention too that what's his name was out there too, the fucking star right now, Be Humble. Kendrick Lamar came out too.
Oh yeah, Kendrick
yeah.
Lamar,
Fuck,
yeah.
all these, and then Mary J
Well,
was out there.
I
the
just
whole-
mentioned those three
Right.
because they're the main three for
Right.
me. But
right, but that's what I'm saying. All the exterior too, the ones that true hip hop fan, like Mary J is the queen of hip hop, and Kendrick Lamar is the younger generation now that takes it over. The only thing missing was Lil Wayne.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
well, people are hoping that they'll ask him next year since the Super Bowl's in New Orleans,
Ooh.
Oh yeah, that's right.
and I think he's gonna plan on coming out with an album beforehand.
He puts out 32 albums a year.
Well, you heard Lil Jon's actually
He's doing a
coming out with-
meditation album.
Yeah.
Really? What?
A meditation album. The furthest thing you would expect from Lil Jon.
So all you're gonna be listening to it and you're just gonna hear what?
Say, no, it's gonna be.
No, it'll be more like what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, breathe in.
Now,
Yeah. Fuck it, I'm gonna beat him to it. I'm releasing mine.
And finish it with an okay.
Okay. Yeah.
That's
Now,
hilarious.
But yeah, that's
Get
like
into
the
your
furthest.
downward dog.
That's
Okay. Yeah.
That's the furthest thing I would expect from him.
Yeah. I think my favorite moment from the halftime show a couple years ago with Snoop and all them is they told Snoop he cannot walk out there with a blue bandana hanging
Yeah.
out of his pocket. So he
he
just
made his
dressed
whole-
into
And then he did the Crip Walk.
Yep.
yeah, he dressed as a blue bandana.
And then he did a Crip Walk.
The only thing that made me cringe was seeing the people dancing on the lowriders. I'm like, oh, you're killing me.
So I have thought about this, and I'm sure millions of people have already. With all this fucking attention paid to Taylor Swift, I wonder if she's been approached yet to do a halftime show. If A, she's been approached, and B, if she would actually do one, because she don't need the attention. You know,
Right.
she's famous enough. But think about that. All these people, all the NFL executives want to show her.
Yeah, we were talking about that this morning.
Were we?
Yeah.
They want to show her for 54 seconds. Fucking get her to do a whole halftime show at the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
See how big your fucking ratings go there. Fucking hire me, NFL, if you hear this. I'll be your entertainment director.
Da-da-dun-da-da-da.
I think that's Jay-Z's job right now.
Breaking news: Dan Oliver is leaving Impulsive Thoughts to work for the NFL.
And Alli just celebrated.
And Alli just said she's never watching the NFL again.
Oh yeah. So I don't know.
I did laugh that a lot of people said they won't watch it because Travis won and Taylor's his girlfriend.
God, that's so stupid.
That's what I'm saying. Like, people are just too emotional.
So I need to find that video because there was a guy, and he went more into it. He's like, he goes, every other player has a girlfriend there, a wife there, has someone there. He's like, it just so happens she's famous and the NFL is showing her. But she's doing nothing different than any other girlfriend. She's cheering for her man.
Right.
She's doing this.
She's
doing that.
supporting him.
Right. And it's funny. He pointed out like she's actually being 100% normal, acting like a normal girlfriend would. But because she's Taylor Swift, people are getting shitty about it. You know, like I wish I could think of his whole speech. I'm just thinking more and more about it. And it was cool the way he said this shit. Like he's like she's just being supportive of her boyfriend.
Exactly.
But because she's Taylor Swift, she's getting shit on for it. You know, like it's crazy.
Well,
Excuse
and I don't know how true it is, but I saw stuff today that people got upset with her for only donating $100,000 to the GoFundMe for the victim who died at the parade.
Oh, somebody died at the parade? Oh,
The
I'm still thinking of the halftime show.
Well, I saw one of those, another meme I've seen. Again, I don't know how true it is, but where it says 2024 or 23, Taylor Swift donated this much. She did this. Like all the donations of charity she did. And it was more of a anti-Jesus thing. 'Cause it says, Jesus has donated nothing. They're like, it says, Catholics are mad at Taylor Swift because she's been more Jesus-like than Jesus has been.
well, that's like,
Damn.
But then I saw someone always pointing out, well, her private jet emitted this much carbon, blah, 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 blah,
Oh
blah.
my
She's
God.
damaging the ozone just to go to the game. Shut the fuck up.
Well, that's I was laughing when because you know how they had like a Super Bowl commercial focused around like God and stuff.
Yeah, the washing the feet.
The memes afterwards were like,
Oh, God,
if
yeah.
God can afford a Super Bowl commercial, he can afford to pay taxes.
Yeah. There's a lot of memes over those commercials now.
I think one of my favorites was the Dunkin' Donuts commercial with
Oh,
Ben Affleck and
yeah.
Matt
That one was good.
The Dun Kings or whatever they're called.
I think my favorite, though, was the Arnold Schwarzenegger one.
Yes.
Neighbor.
Neighbor. Neighbor. And then Danny DeVito comes
Yeah.
on.
when they did the Lionel Messi one, I texted in a group chat that I'm in with Chris and someone else. I was like, oh, there's Chris's favorite commercial.
Was he a soccer fan?
Yeah.
Big time.
Oh, yeah, he's a huge grass fairy.
What does Kevin call it? Because Kyle plays. Oh, does he call him? Grass Fairy might be it. Something else, I forgot. But it's funny, that commercial started, and me and Jamie are watching it with the girls, and I'm like, okay. And Ethan's like, is that Messi? Oh, is Messi on? I'm like, how the fuck do you know who Messi is? Because Kyle's such a huge soccer fan. She talks to him a lot, and she's just seen videos of Messi, and she's like, that's Messi. And I'm like, this girl, I'm like, it's a soccer guy. Sure, it could be Messi. I'm like, it could be Ronaldo. It could be anyone. No, that's Messi. And then sure enough, they say it's Messi. I'm like, how the fuck does my 7-year-old know who the hell Messi is, and I don't?
Who's the one that's married to the Spice Girl?
David Beckham.
Yeah.
That's like the only soccer player I know.
And
Yeah.
he retired like 15 years ago.
Yeah, a long time
I
ago.
mean, I know. I've heard of Messi and I've heard of Ronaldo.
Right, but I couldn't pick him out if I had to. I said the commercial's there with him on it, and I'm like, I don't know who that is. And Easton right away, it's Messi. I'm like, oh, okay.
I'm upset they didn't play the commercial with Hey Arnold in it.
Oh, they did play it.
Yeah, they
I
did.
didn't see it.
Yeah.
They played it.
Damn,
The-
that was a funny
the
commercial.
Paramount Plus commercial.
But it's
Yeah.
funny that because it got ranked as the number one commercial for the Super Bowl this
He's
year.
like, oh, now Creed's playing.
It's like if only we had a pig skin, and they show Peppa Pig.
He retired in 2013. So
Oh, wow.
11 years ago.
Damn.
Bend it like Beckham.
Well, today it said that Paramount Plus and Peacock could be merging.
Uh-oh.
And I saw someone retweet it.
Paracock.
I saw someone retweet it, and they go, "The choices are endless: Paracock, Mount Cock, Mount P, Cock Mount."
Yes. So along those lines, did you see how Netflix, I don't know, bought the rights or has the rights to start broadcasting WWE Raw?
Yeah, starting next year.
It's like a $5 billion.
But it starts in
next year.
But I mean like May or August or whatever of 25. But their deal with who are they on now? Hulu or Peacock or whoever?
USA Network.
The deal with USA Network ends in January. So there's all these people like...
Well, it starts in January or February. Their deal now ends in like October.
Whatever. Either way, you get the point, fucker. So what I'm saying is...
That's one of the things they have to find.
People are trying to figure out, is Netflix just going to take over early? Will USA run a little bit longer?
I think they already said it won't be USA.
Okay.
It might. Is there streaming on Peacock?
Live streaming, I think there might be.
Because that might be what it'll do.
Of course there is. That's where you watch all the pay-per-views at.
Oh yeah.
True.
Duh.
but those are like I would count those different than like live TV.
But the fact they can do it though means maybe it is. It's catch Raw live, because normally like if regular Raw is on Peacock 3 months later than the latest episode, it like sucks. You got to go to Hulu. I think we watched Hulu like a day later.
Hulu you could watch it the next day.
Yeah, but Hulu does live TV too.
Say Hoopla?
No, I said Hulu.
Hoopla.
But
Hoopla.
yeah, that's a huge deal for them.
Yeah.
It's like 10 years, $5 billion.
Jesus. Wow.
I'm just irritated that fucking Netflix keeps going up in price.
I think they have ads now too, someone said.
I think they're supposed to. Like, if you don't pay for premium, you get ads now.
Yeah, see, I pay for premium.
I think Jamie pays for it. I don't know what she pays for.
I pay for premium.
It's like, what, 17 something now?
Something like that.
That's one of our
crazy.
I think it started at like 7 something.
She handles all the like exterior shit.
The way our bills are set. The way my bank account is set up.
She handles all the streaming shit, and that's why we said we canceled cable. Because we have Hulu, we have Peacock, we have HBO Plus, we have Disney Plus, we have all the streaming services. So she's spending X amount of dollars on all this, and then we were spending an extra $300 a month on Comcast or $250, whatever it costs. I'm like, fuck this. So I told you I bought that super box. It was $2.99. I can watch any channel, anywhere. It's live TV as it happens. So I can't record nothing. That's the problem. There's no DVR, no none of that.
I mean,
but I really don't use that anyways with Comcast.
Yeah.
Right, but like if
where'd you get that box at?
Online. I'll give you the website.
Like, send me the link.
Yeah, it's cool. All you need is Wi-Fi. All you need is internet, because it hooks up. It's like a streaming thing.
I have to tell my mom that.
So the bad news, the only bad thing, bless you,
Jesus Christ,
which I've noticed is sometimes it.
Excuse me.
I don't want to say buffers, but sometimes like Monday Night Raw, it'll freeze up. And then it's like, fuck, we got to go back. It sucks. And it seems like only Monday Night Raw. I can watch every football game, blah, 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 all this shit. Works fine. So I found out about it from my neighbor, Rick. Rick told Jamie about it.
I thought he was raising his hand.
Oh, no, I was moving my sleeve up.
Rick told Jamie, he's like, well, what cable or internet do you use? And she's like, we have Comcast at the top of the line because she needs it for work. And he says he thinks part of it is, but it's supposed to be 100% legal because it's online. It has its own website. It's not like buy this box on the black web. It's advertised. Amazon sells them. Everyone sells them.
No shit.
So he's like, but I think they try to zap the signal sometimes. So if you're on your Comcast super high, it goes through. He's like, if you have a choice to choose like the lower Wi-Fi, like the 1.4 instead of the 2.4 or whatever it is, he's like, it doesn't get zapped as much. He goes, I don't have that problem in my house because I put it on the lower one. Mm-hmm. So I haven't done that yet, but I've never, all football season, never froze up on me once during a football game.
Interesting.
So
I have a broken jailbroken Fire Stick, and I can watch any pay-per-view or anything like that.
One of those.
So that's always nice.
The weird thing for me that I've noticed, like even for football, watching on like the regular Comcast TV, I'm behind other people, and I realized that during Raw the other day too.
You're behind, at least 10 to 15 seconds, I think.
See, and that's the problem too about the Super Box. I'm behind, I want to say 2 or 3 minutes.
I wouldn't
Holy shit.
Nope, I wouldn't like that.
I mean, I wouldn't mind as long as I don't fucking like I'm on Facebook or something like that and somebody spoils something.
Well, so it's weird because I have.
Well, see, the only problem I've noticed it is fantasy football because I'll be watching the Bears and I'm like, and if or whatever game I'm watching, if one of my players is playing, My phone goes off. Hey, CeeDee Lamb got a touchdown. I'm like,
That happens
They're
to
only
me.
on the 50. Oh, there's a first down. Oh, touchdown. I'm like, oh, there we go. I'm like,
Yeah.
So
I think something like that happened for me during one of the Bears games.
yeah, so the good thing for me this year was I had no Bears on my team, so it didn't ruin any of the, because I hate when the Bears shit's ruined for me. You know, the other games that I'm watching just for fantasy points, fuck it, ruin it. I don't care. I don't need that, but I don't like the Bears games being ruined for me.
So I have Xfinity Stream on my phone. That's where I can like click it and watch live TV on my phone and stuff. It connects to our account. And I realized watching Raw this past week, I had it on the TV I had it on my phone first because I was doing something. And then I put it on the TV and I realized the TV was behind my phone.
Damn.
And I was like, well, that's weird. Because this is the Xfinity app,
Yeah.
like their stream app, but then on the TV it was still behind. I'm like, what the fuck? And then I checked, like I compared it to, I started watching something else and compared it, but it was on the same.
So my dad's house in Lansing, he had a TV on the you both been to my dad's house, right? The old house.
Yeah.
They're the tri-level, the middle level. He had
Yeah, I
a
think
TV.
that's when me and Lupe took the picture and he had the sombrero on.
Yes.
Yeah.
The middle level they had a TV. No, it's gone.
Oh.
And then the bottom level they had a TV. They'd have this. They have the same. They have the same channel on the same cable, and they weren't synced up in the same house. When we were in Jamie's parents' house before our house was finished being built, we could be watching the same show that they were watching upstairs, and it wasn't synced up. Like, that's what's weird to me. You have the same cable provider, same internet, just different rooms of the house. They're not synced up. That was weird to me.
Yeah.
Like, how the fuck
That
does
happens
work?
here. It'll be off like 1, maybe 2 seconds.
Yeah.
A lot has to do with like TVs itself too. Some TVs are HD, some TVs are not. So that some TVs will play the HD channel, and then the other TV will play a regular channel, which it'll be off sometimes 5 seconds. Like if they were watching a Bears game in the kitchen and I was watching it in the front room, like they would hear it first before I did.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
I just saw this picture that said, "Who wants to fuck?" He ain't hit me with a car.
Yeah. So hey, that
I'm trying to avoid spoilers for tonight.
the TikTok you sent me earlier about that haunted Airbnb or whatever.
Yeah.
Did you go to the comments at all?
No.
I always go to comments. It's one of my worst.
I usually do for some videos,
Yeah, it says
but I
that's-
didn't really watch that. I just sent it.
Everyone's commenting like, well, if you're going to go there, you got to worry about the streets more than that. Like, come packing heat. They're like, that's a very bad neighborhood, they said.
Oh,
I'm like, all right. They said, Google the area before you go there. And it says very, very bad area. And then watching the video, I'm like, yeah, it's not so horror related. There's a Camp Crystal Lake fucking floor mat and a cabin looking bedroom. But there's Beetlejuice and there's Ghostbusters. It's not super scary. Like,
oh yeah. I say I didn't even watch it. I just sent
you
it
fucker.
Would you send it in the group chat or something?
No, he just
Or you
said
just-
individually to both of you
Oh, okay.
on
I'll
TikTok.
check it out.
On the TikTok.
I follow this one. It's exploring the region or something like that.
Yes.
There's a couple people that
I think I see that
go
one,
around.
too.
No, the most recent one was a high school in Gary. Mm-hmm. Dude, I'm like, this is a nice fucking high school.
There's another one called Decaying Midwest.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've seen
that
that
one
one.
too. That was a good one too.
So wait, they're exploring the high school. It's an open high school?
It's
or
an
no?
abandoned high school in Gary.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm like,
That's
holy
hard to
shit.
believe, something abandoned in Gary.
Yeah, right. It's so nice out there.
Flourishing area.
Yeah.
I mean, you could probably get a cheap house there if you wanted.
Oh, you can.
For $1.
You can get a fucking full block for $10K.
No, there was a promotion going on
Yeah.
because they were trying to rebuild Gary for the longest time. I think they're still trying to rebuild Gary. But if you can buy a house, but the catch is you have to own it for 5 years and live in it, and you get it for $1.
Fucking, I could do that.
Oh yeah.
Except now that I have kids, I don't want to.
I'd
go to
rather
school.
get a house in Italy for $1.
Yep, I've seen those too. The little
Really?
island, off of Italy. There's a little island out there that.
Well, there's a few towns because
Yeah.
they're like depleting towns because it's all like older people.
They're dying off. They need younger people to
Yeah,
come in
so
and start repopulating.
They're
Let's buy an island, guys.
It's not even $1. You get the house for free as long as you live there.
No, it's like €1 or something.
Whatever. Either way, you get to
but
live for
anyways,
almost free as long as you
you
live
have to
there
get-
and get a job.
You have to get like a tax code. You have to have like a plan to like rehab the house.
Yep.
You have to actually rehab it and like spend the money and stuff. And if you're able to do that, you only got to pay like €1 to buy the house.
See, then I saw a different one, though, where it might have been even an island off of Ireland or somewhere in Ireland. But all those European countries, yeah, and it was like the house was free as long as you started a business out there, or you had, like, not started a business, but you ran a business, something weird. Like, it was whatever. Like, then they paid you to do all of it. I'm like, fuck yeah, it's like beautiful areas. I'm like, I would do that in a heartbeat.
Oh, yeah. All right, fuck it. Impulsive thoughts goes to Italy.
Europe. Goes to Europe.
Yeah.
Euro. There we go for 100th episode. Euro trip. June 14th. All our European listeners out there, get ready for us. Good day, Mike. Even though it's not Europe.
That's Australia.
Jesus.
Jesus.
I did that on
Christ.
purpose.
Good cover up.
I did do it on purpose. I know where the fuck Australia is at. That's where my future wife Rhea Ripley's from. Okay,
All right. Don't make me fight you.
and my future brother-in-law Bronson Reed.
They're not even related.
I don't care. He's still gonna be my brother-in-law.
Yeah, that's fine. You can marry his sister. That's because I have Rhea.
Talk about going off the rails.
You know, that's fine. I'll have what's her name. She's also from Australia.
Who?
The girl from NXT now. She's in there a lot. She's real tall with dark, long black hair or brown hair. Why can't I think of her name right now? Ugh.
I can only think of the Irish girl, the current champion, Lyra Valkyria or something.
Oh no. This is I can see her face. I can see.
Oh,
Dan
No, never mind.
Dan wants Shayna Baszler.
Oh God. She is so I don't even like the way she wrestles either. Like, I don't care what you look like if you're a female wrestler. It's not about the looks for me. It's about, can you actually wrestle and pull the moves off? And she just is boring to me. She doesn't look good. She has no eyebrows.
Yeah.
Jamie makes fun of her all the time.
Who's
Me and
the
Jamie
other one
both
that-
get angry when she's out there. Like, she's just
Who's
sucks.
the other one that she's with?
Zoe Stark?
Zoe
See,
Stark.
I like Zoe
I
Stark.
like
I think
Zoe.
she's good. And I told Jamie, I go, I'd like to see her get a little bit of a push. She does some moves and she's good out there, but she's boring on the mic and she's like she's not fun to listen to talk, but I like watching Zoe Stark wrestle. She does good.
I think Dupree needs to go to NXT for a while.
Oh, Maxine Dupree?
Yeah.
Yeah, she fucked up in the Royal Rumble pretty
Yep.
good. But
Not only that, the match that she had with Ivar, the next night,
Mhm.
Monday or,
Wasn't so
2
great
weeks
either.
later,
Yeah.
wasn't good. Last week.
yeah. But, and I told Jamie, it's not about the looks for me. Like, I just, like, way back in the day, Miss Jackie, she was fucking great. Trish looks
are
now.
you talking about Indy Hartwell?
Yes. Trish nowadays, I don't like watching her now. Back in the day, she was decent, but I broke my rule then. I let it get away with it because she was fucking hot. She was
See, and that's
good.
the thing. Like back, the women's wrestling back then compared to the women's wrestling now,
It's more now.
totally different.
China changed it.
Yes.
She because she did what the dudes did.
Yep.
Now
and she would
watching-
wrestle the guys.
Now watching that one little interview with Chris Jericho, was it, or someone saying that she was like, there's behind the scenes shit. Jericho, I think, had an interview saying that she was fucking horrible.
Yeah.
That they just tried pushing her over because of who she was.
Yep.
But yeah, so back then a lot of the girls weren't that good. But that's why Lita was so great, because she did fucking moves and did shit.
Mm-hmm.
She wasn't just a pretty girl out there. Look at me and look at my boobs and I'm gonna fake wrestle. No, she did moves. China did moves. Fucking Miss Jackie did. Trish was kind of okay. And now this time around when she's all older and I told Jamie, she was one of my favorite girls back in the day, but I can't watch her right now either.
Yeah, she's.
It was just annoying. But like, Becky Lynch is okay. I think I don't know. I for some
I
reason
love Becky Lynch.
I can't get into her, but Jamie loves Becky Lynch too.
My top 3 right now are Becky, Bailey, and Rhea.
And Bailey,
I'm gonna have to go the same. Yeah.
and I can't stand Nia Jax. She just seems.
Oh yeah.
She's
like
from Australia, I think.
Nia. No, she's not. She's The Rock's cousin.
I know. I'm pretty sure she was like born there or something.
Anyway, my top 3 girls right now. Rhea's up there. She's really good. Who else have I thought was good? Asuka's pretty good.
Yeah, Asuka's not bad.
I don't like watching Charlotte Flair. She was, to me, couldn't do moves. She was no good. And
Which is crazy to me because
I was born in Sydney.
she
has like 17 times rec champion.
yeah,
But
she's
it's all her name.
yeah.
But Charlotte Flair was, again, maybe because she's older now, I didn't see her in her prime. But then also the other one, the Neidhart's daughter from the Heart Foundation.
Oh, Natalia.
Natalia, she's horrible. I think.
She used to be really good, and
really?
now all of a sudden she's really not that great anymore.
Yeah, I can't watch her.
Asuka's really good.
The two that have been fighting Damage Control for the belts like crazy, those two,
Oh yeah, I know.
they're both really good.
They just came up from NXT.
Oh,
Yeah,
I know who you're talking about.
Katana Chance and
Sure.
Misa or something's her name. I thought it was an M or something. Either way, they have like club music playing, and they're they're good. I like watching them.
Kaden Carter and Katana Chance.
There you go. Okay. Yeah, the other girl is someone that used to come out with AJ Styles and doesn't anymore. Now she's with someone else.
Like, I don't really care for Chelsea Green and Dewdrop. What the fuck is Dewdrop's name right now?
Piper Niven.
Piper
Niven.
Chelsea Green is hilarious.
Oh, she cracks me up.
I don't like. I don't like the Karen.
And I love when she comes out with how Samantha Irvin pronounces it.
Chelsea Green.
Yeah.
Have you seen the behind the scenes TikToks too, where she's all like, oh, "She said my name the wrong way. That's why I lost my match. She didn't say it the right way." But then I did read an article that the WWE had her stop saying it that way.
Yeah, they did.
And then the fans got involved and said, we need her to say it that way again, so that's why she's saying it that way again.
I know, and then the way she says Maxine Dupree.
Maxine Dupree.
Yeah.
It's fun. Oh, yeah.
She's awesome. I love her.
Yeah, Samantha.
She is seriously, to me, she's just as good, if not better, than Lillian Garcia.
Yeah. And she's married to or engaged to Ricochet.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm trying to think who the girls I like. Like I said, yeah, Rhea is pretty good.
Asuka's real good.
Asuka. And I can't say much about Bailey. I saw one match with her so far, and that was it. Like, because I haven't.
Kairi Sane's really good.
Yeah. How could I forget Bianca Belair? Bianca's fucking great too. I like watching her. I can't wait to see them release Jade if she can finally do what she can do. The way she fucking lifted Nia up herself. Oh my god!
Nuts.
Twice.
Yeah, she actually eliminated her, didn't she?
Yeah, she threw her out.
That was nuts.
Yeah, I was laughing because after she eliminated her, they panned to Becky, and her jaw was just dropped, and then she started laughing.
Yep. Started laughing at Nia. It's like.
Yeah. So, Elimination Chamber's coming up next weekend.
24th, is it?
Yeah, 24th.
Yeah. During the poker party?
No, it's going to be on at like 2 a.m.
Oh, that's right, because it's Australia. You tell you, Mike.
Wait, so what time is it going to be on here?
3 a.m.
Like 2 or 3 a.m.
Yeah, it's on 2 or 3 a.m. here.
That's why I'm not watching it until I wake up.
Well, I guess it works out then.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I mean, hey, it was a good episode. Completely went off the rails. But sometimes we need that.
Can't wait for Alli's text about how fucking unstructured it is.
A lot of wrestling talk again.
Towards the end.
Not a
Towards
ton.
the end, yeah. A lot of other stuff in the
And
beginning.
if people don't like that, I don't give a damn.
I don't even know what we talked about earlier.
Football.
Honestly, I don't really remember.
This is going to be a fun edit.
TSwift, I know that.
Oh, yeah. We did talk about the Super Bowl. A lot of Super Bowl shit.
Taylor Swift. Autumn's friend.
Lupe being a hand-me-down.
What? Autumn's friend?
That's the guy that I was telling you that...
You weren't supposed to say his name.
I'm cutting this out anyway.
Oh, okay.
That's something. I don't think I met him before.
Yeah, no, you met him.
He was at the party you guys were at.
Oh. Yeah. So.
Okay.
Yes. No, please. Okay. Yeah.
I think we're at that point.
Yeah.
We're gonna end the episode with some ASMR and Lil Jon yoga.
Lil Jon yoga.
God, I'm glad I don't listen.
Shite. Yeah, I'm gonna need you to send some stats out, Donnie, so I can see some shit. Or I'm just gonna need you to give me the fucking information so I can log in and look at whatever I want to look instead of depending on your ass to send that shit out.
Nah, we can wait for Don.
No, I don't want to wait for Don.
Not too bad.
What are you talking about? It's been in the chat.
Sure it has. That's why my watch just went off now with a notification.
All right, guys. Well, it's been an episode,
It has been.
and we'll get back to our, true crime and structured episodes
Allie's back next week with one of
Back
her episodes, right?
next
I think
week.
she is.
Huh?
I don't think she is.
Why not?
She told me she won't be back for a while.
Well, then you have to have an episode next week. So that's what the group text said. It was either you or Allie next week.
No, it said you said either me or him.
No, Lupe's this week. It's you or Allie next week, and whichever one of you doesn't do it next week does it the week after. And then me again.
Well, I'm going to talk to her tomorrow about all of it.
Yeah, we'll
too,
see her
so.
tomorrow.
But yeah, joined here with Mr. Donald.
In my defense, he didn't have an episode tonight, so it's him next week.
You need to start bringing some shit to the table, Donnie.
I bring my enjoyable personality, my witty, sometimes one-liners.
Like I said, you gotta bring something to the table, Donnie. You have 4 weeks to work on an episode every time. Wah, wah, wah. Okay.
And Mr. Dano.
This is me bitching over here, being typical Dan. Hi, guys. Or goodbye, guys. Now, get into downward facing dog.
And I am Lupe.
Yeah.
Is
Okay.
that what you're going to tell Jamie later?
Oh, Lord. Don't believe everything you think, guys.
Whoa.
Peace out,
The hell was
Girl
that noise?
Scout, and all the above.
A-Town, peace up, A-Town down.
Bye.